My name is Olusegun Mokuolu, and I want to speak on keeping yourself and finding your spouse. Oftentimes, sisters come to me and they say things like, I've been keeping myself, but I can't find a spouse. And that they know women other ladies who are wayward, and yet they were able to find their spouse and get married. I want to tell you something about how God works. In the book of Genesis chapter 39, we had the story of there's the story of this young man called Joseph, who kept himself a righteous man, and the Lord was with him. And then his boss wife wanted to sleep with him. And in verse 9, Joseph says something. He said, how can I do this great wickedness and sin against God? You see, he considered it great wickedness. Wickedness, great wickedness, and then a sin against God. So you notice that the reason why Joseph will not defile himself is not because he was looking for something. It's primarily because it is wickedness and it is a sin. You are not keeping yourself so that God can give you a spouse. You are keeping yourself because you are living in obedience to the Lord. Because that is the right thing for you to do as a child of God, whether marriage or no marriage. But that's not even where I'm going. When Joseph refused to sleep with this woman, eventually the woman blackmailed him. And can you imagine, Joseph will have been a man that preaches righteousness, and all of a sudden everybody will hear this story that he wanted to sleep with his master's wife. How do you imagine that he was going to feel? Then look at his master, who trusted him so much and put everything in his charge, only to hear one day that this same man this slave boy that I gave everything to, now want to sleep with my wife. Potiphar's God must have been devastated. Potiphar's himself, I mean to say, must have been devastated. Now, but that's not even where I'm still going. They now took Joseph and put him in prison, live imprisonment. That's a place they keep people they want to kill. Let's just keep him there until we kill him or he rots there. Now, this is where it concerns sisters. Joseph kept himself. You will think that God was going to reward him and say, for keeping yourself, oh, Joseph, I'm going to give you a wife and I'm going to make things easy for you. No. By keeping himself, he went more into another problem. But let's reverse back. Let's just imagine for once that Joseph allowed himself, gave himself to that sin. So you see, two scenarios there. He didn't do it. The reward was that he was thrown into prison. Some will have done it and have the favor of the madam of the house, of the woman of the house. And if you understand the ancient world, it's not a small matter to have authority, because as a slave, you basically don't have life. They can kill you at any time. So to have the confidence of the wife of a powerful man, the head of security of the most powerful nation on earth, for you to be in the good book of the wife of such a man, is not a small thing. You know, so people would think, oh, he's prospering, things are going well for Joseph, and yet he's compromising. But the secret or the thing behind it is that he will have lost the plan of God for his life. So those people that you see, that you think they are compromising, and yet they seems to be going on fine, you don't know what they are losing. So don't envy them. And don't compare your life to them. You are different. Make up your mind to stand for the Lord. You know, the fact that you are standing for the Lord does not mean that things is going to be easy, except you have been listening to wrong doctrines. Standing for righteousness does not mean things will be easy, but I have a good news for you. In the end, it pays. What Joseph gained was far much more than what he was going to gain by sleeping with a woman. You know, some people think that, oh, let me just do it. And they do it and they gain advantage. They get money, they get job, they get position. Some are able to travel around the world just because of sexual sin. and you think that, oh, maybe they are having a great time. They are not having a great time. So don't lose it. Don't say, oh, because you've kept yourself, nothing seems to be happening. Make up your mind that you will keep yourself. Whether you get married or you don't get married, make up your mind you will keep yourself. In the end, righteousness always pays, and nobody does business with God and loses in the end. It's going to pay. It's going to be proven in the end that you are the one who had made the right choice. Once again, my name is Olusegun Mokuolu. In case you want to see some of our other social media handles, you may check the top of this video, or you may check the tagline of this video. Our informations will be available there. And if you are watching this on YouTube, you may want to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can receive our other messages. I pray that the Lord will grant you the grace to keep you to the end in the name of Jesus. God bless you.